Good morning, good morning. Today we're taking a look at the XRP price action and jumping over to Sigma. So, all right, the video from yesterday, actually last couple of days, we've talked about this flat structure that we're doing here on XRP. We've mentioned that we've got a target down here at about $1.30, 32-ish or so. And let's look over that account again. So this is what we drew over the last couple of days, and sure enough, we're coming pretty close. The only difference is it looks like our wave 4 has moved over to the right here. So we've got that wave 4, and we're working into that 5th wave here today. So important, very, very important that we do stay above this $1.27. But everybody in the Sigma token gated Discord is feeling pretty happy just because they know what the indicator be indicating. So that being said, nothing much has changed here this weekend, just a little bit slower price action, just kind of finishing out this 3rd wave, 4th wave with an ABC. And now we have this 5th coming into play here. So where are we getting this $1.32 level from? Well, we're looking at the liquidation. So here's that liquidity right down to $1.33, $1.32 that we're moving into right now to take out on the 3-day liquidity price action. So that's basically been the main approach here. Now, what's good about this is that possibly the memes are giving us some heads up here of what the market's looking like. And that is probably going to hold, and primarily due to Sigma coin here and Aura, but we'll jump over into Sigma since right now. What we've been looking for is this neckline to have a support base built upon it and begin this kind of chop view here. So if you're not familiar, here's the inverse head and shoulders pattern. You can see we break down back test, get the head, and then we go to the right shoulder, and then the neckline, and we get above the neckline. So remembering this view right here. If we look at this, here's our back test, then we end up getting the, well, it's going to be slow. But anyway, you can see where we hit the trend line here. There we go. Trend line, we back tested, we hit the head, we go back up here, we back test it again. There's your right shoulder. And then from there, we get above the trend line. So we had broken above the trend line, took a majority of it back, it went right back up again, which is awesome. That's exactly what you want to see. And now we're doing this little chop consolidation right here on top of that neckline that we have here on this level. And you can again see here's that neckline right here. So next step is we just continue marching higher, and this is a good consolidation point right here at this level. It also coincides with a 236 fib right here at this region. So anyway, so we're seeing some good stuff here for the Sigma coin coming off the lows, and again it's this 236 level that it's bumping up against, and so I just figures a few more days of grind and away we go. So next week's going to still be the big week. We've got a lot of so anyway, 160 million Sigma gets you into that. Next week's the big week. We've got a lot of news narratives coming into play. We're finishing up this flat structure. The question is, will the S&P 500 hold its level, or is it going to continue to Goblin Town like it's been doing here for like the last few days? So you can just see it keeps rejecting this 21-day moving average. So we'll be watching, waiting, and wondering what we end up getting here for this breakdown. It looks fairly slow and controlled at this point, but tomorrow may be an acceleration day due to the market and oil prices being very high. So right now, that's how we're looking at it. This flat needs to hold, want to stay above 127. We've got ourselves an inverse head and shoulders pattern. That inverse head and shoulders pattern is playing out on Sigma beautifully. And this is very bullish, and we are looking at a lot of potential upside playing out here soon. So, all right, guys, we'll check in tomorrow, and thanks so much for watching.